KARK4 and Fox 16. This is a special report. Here's Mitch McCoy.
Hello and good afternoon to you. I'm Mitch McCoy. The Interstate 40 bridge connecting Arkansas to Tennessee remains closed at this very hour, and it's due to that significant fracture that was found on the bridge yesterday, or excuse me, 2 days ago, due to that routine maintenance. I want to get straight to Dave Parker. He is a spokesperson for ARDOT. Dave, a lot of eyes on this bridge as we wait and see when it could reopen. Kind of give us a progress report to what's happened since we heard from you guys about 24 hours ago.
Well, we have, we being ARDOT, we've made our assessment on the, we've had our people on the bridge, inspecting the bridge, inspecting the fracture that occurred that was discovered on Monday. I don't know if that inspection is completely wrapped up, but to the point where later today we will be in touch with the Coast Guard out of Memphis, and Tennessee Department of Transportation also will be talking with the Coast Guard, basically to let them know here's what we think in terms of the strength of the bridge, the current status of the bridge. We will not be making any recommendations to them, just to let them know here's what we saw, here's what we know. And then I believe later today the Coast Guard will be taking all that in consideration and looking at barge traffic. That obviously is their number one concern, is when can the river be reopened and everything, since that's very, very important. As far as repairs and getting the bridge taken care of, again, Tennessee is taking the lead in that. The repair process, we'll be there to assist, but anything related to the repairs would be for TDOT to handle.
As we're taking a live picture from the one of the traffic cameras there from Tennessee, looking at the bridge. Has any inspectors been on the bridge to try and get a gauge for what next steps need to happen, or is there further assessment needed before anybody can even get on the bridge to assess it?
No, we had folks on the bridge yesterday. We sent out a photo with a couple of our employees on the bridge, actually where the fracture is, where the fracture that's getting all the attention, if you will. We had folks on it yesterday. What we have to decide now, along with TDOT, is how we're going to best get that bridge in condition to temporarily repair it so that we can safely work on it, just to get people, to get equipment up on their bridge. How do we get the bridge supported enough so we can do that? And that still would not allow any traffic over it. So that's number one. Number two is, once we get it repaired, then there would probably be, Mitch, a more of a temporary fix, stage two, if you will, a temporary fix until we can do the full replacement, not of the bridge, but of the part of the beam. So kind of a three-stage approach. I don't have a timeline on what each stage will take, if it's days, if it's weeks. It's not for me to speculate that, but the first thing is to get it shored up, safe enough so we can get on there and work on it.
As we wait and see, a lot of decisions could be made soon, especially you're saying that the conversations, at least with the Coast Guard, trying to figure out that barge traffic that is stuck there on the Mississippi River.
Yeah, but the barge traffic, that's completely the Coast Guard's decision, but we're there to let them know, hey, this is what we've seen, this is what we found. We're not going to recommend should it open or not open. That's for the Coast Guard, but that's high concern for them, and then we'll focus more on how to get this bridge taken care of and how to get the traffic back open.
Dave Parker, it has been a long few days. I can only imagine that it's going to be a long few months for you guys as you guys work as quickly as possible to get that bridge reopened. Thank you to you, and thank you to all of the inspection crews and the maintenance workers out there trying to get this bridge open safely.
Thank you, Mitch. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Taking another live look here from that traffic camera from the Tennessee side of the river. Again, if you're just joining us, we are learning from ARDOT that there are going to be a couple of different meetings happening today to decide what's next. There is so much speculation as to what could happen, especially conversations with the U.S. Coast Guard. There are numerous barges that are there on the Mississippi River right now, and they are waiting to try and get traffic moving again. As we now know, it's been 48 hours since this bridge has been shut down. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision made by inspectors with ARDOT, a contractor, after significant fracture was found on the I-40 bridge there connecting Arkansas to Tennessee. If you missed any part of our stream, you can watch it on KARK.com, Fox16.com, and of course, we'll have team coverage again coming up tonight on KARK4 News at 4 and Fox 16 News at 5:30. For now, I'm Mitch McCoy. This has been a special report. Have a good rest of your afternoon.
This has been a special report from Fox 16 and KARK4.